It's Amame.
Well, I mean, why even ask, but...
Amame, can you tell me what you know about the nirvanA initiative?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
The same answer. It seems suspicious.
According to the info Tama gave us, she has to know something.
Would you like to show her the evidence? It might cause a reaction.
Let's show her some evidence.
Not like that. Which one would we show her?
It's Amame.
How about what Amame said in yesterday's sync?
Let's confirm the details.
This is the information Ryuki got from Amame during yesterday's sync.
She has to be talking about the nirvanA initiative.
Yes. We should...
Alright. Here on the top of time spent for selections, every time you use show, time will be depleted. When you are correct with show evidence, the current total spent time will be depleted. Look does not deplete time. Okay. I did, okay. Yeah.
Amame, yesterday you said nirvanA, collected, genocide. Though it was in a dream, you were talking about the nirvanA initiative, correct?
It was just an internet rumor.
What site was it on?
She's not saying anymore.
I would like to keep questioning her, but I don't think we have anything that can draw more out of her.
Let's check other locations. According to Tama,
The characteristics we are looking for are something related to sound, something damaged, and right side only.
Well, I think that their Walkman is probably related to sound.
A Volkman.
Oh, sorry,
A cassette
Volkman.
tape player.
My bad.
it's the one Mame always has on her.
Show evidence.
Why?
It's Mame's voice.
The sound was distorted in the beginning. I was able to make out some words.
Great.
Oh, it disappeared.
We got the evidence. It's not information she got from the internet.
Let's show Mame again.
Alright. So now I do both. Not that. Well, but I can't take the other one out. Really? Oh, this is different at the bottom. I was just trying. I see.
Amame, you heard about the nirvanA initiative from someone. We have an idea of who that person was, but let's set that aside for now. In any case, you couldn't forget what you heard. In your dream yesterday, you said, nirvanA, collected, genocide. Amame, answer me. What is the nirvanA initiative?
I don't know.
Intersection between the warp and left. That's where the scene can occur.
Okay.
Stop! I don't know anything.
What's this?
This is Amame's defensive reaction. She really wants to hide something. However, it appears to be permeable. We are one step closer. We should continue to evaluate how she reacts to get the information we are looking for.
Let's look around. Looks like a lot changed.
We are looking for something related to sound, something damaged, and right side only.
Mizuki, you have 5
Now,
minutes
hear me
left.
out. Is this person who is injured not something damaged? Is there anything
It's an
on
elephant
this?
thing.
Well, okay, I could only actually see one side of it, but... What's over here? Scattered magazine. Well, this is broken,
It is in
actually.
pieces, but I can determine that this is some kind. This was not here before.
Why is it in pieces?
Pieced together.
A book on Nai's teachings.
Mame? Do you have some kind of connection with Nice?
I read about it online.
That is not possible. This information is not available online.
Is Mame lying?
That's crazy.
I wonder why the occult magazine turned into that book.
Perhaps due to this somnium, everything is presenting a false appearance, hiding its true identity.
A false appearance.
Hey Mizuki, doesn't this book look like just the right side?
Oh, can we use the evidence?
Thank you for telling me. The book looked perfectly
Nice
fine to me. I would not have guessed that that was only the right
This is the
side. It
truth?
looked like a whole book.
That seems to be the case. That doll was the one in the Nai's president's office. If Amame knows about it,
Mame, did you go to the president's office?
well, Amame,
I always talked about it with Iris, the secret society of Knives. I was curious, so I went to seek them out.
that means she could have heard about the nirvanA initiative from Tokiko.
Maybe it was so insane to her that it scared her and she wanted to hide it.
If that was the reason, she could have simply told us at this point.
Yeah, true. There's another reason she can't tell us.
Foreboding. Okay, so...
You have about 4 minutes left.
This is suspicious.
Who is it?
Do I talk to him? Oh no, I can't. Can't talk to her again. So... No, there is something on the... So what's your deal, brother?
This is
Talk? I might as well use a time even
Who
though
are
it's not
you?
doing much.
Simulation.
Tell me your name.
Simulation.
Not gonna answer, huh?
Perhaps this individual is a Nai's devotee. This
Let's see. I just picked up a ×2, so I'm going to
Is there
inspect him
anything
as
that
well.
stands out that might give away who it is?
with them looking like this.
I don't really know what's
It's an
cooking.
elephant. This
So it wants to. Are you? This person has to do with knives. Who they might be. Let's go.
Amame came into contact with you and subconsciously stored information related to you. The reason the doll appeared in this Somnium is because Amame went to your room. And the reason Nai's teachings were found here is because she met you. Which would make you... Tokiko Shigure?
The code to the basement is 4901095.
Huh?
It is Tokiko. We should ask her what relationship she had with Amame.
Yeah, let's show her the evidence.
Yep.
Amame, Have you seen a book of Nai's teachings? They only exist in Nai's facilities. And the broken glass doll, that was in the Nai's president's office, Tokiko's room. And you knew the access code that only
Pretty
Tokiko
crazy
should know.
how we're this deep into the game and yet this Somnium has vastly different rules to almost every other one.
What happened between you and Tokiko? Tell me everything, Amame.
Well,
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
I can't run from it. I need to do it.
I knew it. Amame was being threatened by Tokiko.
Stop! I don't know! I don't know anything!
Wait. Tokiko was murdered.
What are you trying to say? Mame would never do that.
Tokiko had some kind of leverage over Amame. Some kind of secret. To keep her quiet. That would be motive.
No.
Oh, and one more thing. Date was explaining this at the Enda household earlier. Amame has motive to kill Terror as well. Her father was killed by Terror.
Andy's Komeiji.
3 minutes left, Mizuki.
So,
Careful now.
while you are correct, it doesn't... You know, Amame doesn't seem like she would be capable of, like, overpowering these people. So I'm curious as to how this would happen.
This is from 6 years ago.
It's the sign that was stabbed into Jin Furue's body. The QR code leads to the ViewCube video. It was linked to the QR video.
Well, neither of these feel particularly helpful, I must be honest.
This is exactly how he was found.
So his body is inside the bag.
What would I show it? Was this his right side?
Yonaharu Enda. She saw the mutilated body of her own father. It must have shaken her to the core.
She was pretty off, I remember. Totally zoned out, like she wasn't even there. That's to be expected, though. It's not the kind of thing you just forget.
Right.
We got info from Tama regarding when the body was found.
Let's show that. It's an
So that is not what I wanted.
a body.
I picked up another ×2. I don't want to use it on that. Oh god. Were these short?
The sign that
18's not
takes me
terrible.
to the QR video page.
Okay.
A body.
Oh. This? Any of it? What does it say? It's like damaged insomnium, you should inspect it. I mean... This? Okay.
Terror's iron mask.
6 years ago, at the studio, I saw them. I was trying to untie Ryuki, and they came in, pushing a stretcher. So I ran. But they caught me. Next thing I knew, I had a gun pointed at me.
As Ryuki suspected, Amame had contact with Terror, Uru. At that time, she probably did not realize that inside the body bag was Komeiji's corpse. But when Ryuki regained consciousness, Amame saw it, and...
She realized the man in the iron mask she saw was the person who killed him.
yes.
There is a lot of this Somnium to go still. So...
Shoma's headphones.
These seem pretty sound. Ah, fuck, I picked up another times two.
A TV.
16's not bad.
Footage from Studio DeVita.
An empty studio is kind of creepy.
I do not believe there is...
Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of the time.
Please
Dude,
hurry.
this is a lot to do in a very short period of time. Fuck, I didn't use a timing, god damn it. Well.
Huh. I can hear something.
Since Shoma's gone, I'm gonna borrow this.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
That's very damning
Shoma's
evidence. That's really not what you want to hear in this situation.
Mame took Shoma's robot with her?
I used it to go shopping. That's it.
No way. Did Amame actually kill Terror and Tokiko? How?
The center circle at the stadium. It is highly likely that it was that mono-wheel robot that carried Uru's body there.
Right, but without using the slicer, it's impossible. Mame didn't know that the slicer was in the basement of Horodori Institute.
I don't know about that.
That was a particularly damning piece of evidence, I won't lie.
A wrench.
Dutch.
There is nowhere to use this.
Oh. Great. Okay.
It's an orichalcum trident.
I didn't expect those to be the two options.
What is the point of showing her?
We might get a reaction.
No reaction.
Well, you know. Oh. Alright.
Only a minute left.
Message received, I guess.
The iron mask.
I didn't realize the mask was
broken in
interactable.
half. Down.
It is the left side. Or, depending on how you look at it, the right side of the wearer. Indeed. Let's call it the right eye side.
Well, how about that?
This is the statue at Horodori Institute?
Uh-oh.
Nothing looks off about it at first glance, but there's gotta be something.
We should search this place.
Oh.
Huh? I thought I heard something.
I think you're just hearing things.
Why was she there?
It is a little past 12 a.m. on the 13th. This is the conversation that was held in the basement of Horodori Institute.
Why was she there, though?
So, what we were hearing was Mame?
If she was not present, this conversation would not have played. Amame knew how to get to the basement. I suppose she was headed there on that day too, but she heard your voices and scrambled to hide.
Why?
Okay, I thought that
That's
was
where
like when
Tokiko's
she
left
discovered
path
it.
was, correct?
I thought that kind of implied that was when she found out, but I guess not. It's looking bad.
Accusing me?
It's not looking good, Amame, I won't lie. That robot bit was particularly
We have
bad.
This much proof. I think you have an idea of what Amame did. Mizuki. Hey, Mizuki.
Yeah.
Mizuki, you're an Abyss investigator. You need to face the truth.
I know. I'll do this right.
Does the order matter? Guess not.
Amame, you killed
Oh, whoops.
Uru to get revenge for your father, correct?
Can you please tell me how?
But Tokiko saw you and blackmailed you. You killed her to keep her quiet. Then, you left Tokiko's right half in the president's office, and the left half remained in the basement of Horodori Institute.
You're not so smart. So many mistakes. I need to carry it.
Mommy.
How? The problem I'm having here is how exactly did she overpower Uru?
Mommy, what's wrong? We're wrong, right? You didn't kill anyone, did you? Please tell me you didn't do it.
Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Mommy.
What would you have done? Can you honestly say you wouldn't do the same? Really? You always make the right decision? You don't know anything. Don't talk to me like you understand!
It's not looking good.
This place is...
Mommy?
the Enda household.
I'm sorry. We're getting a divorce.
What are we going to do then?
I hate to ask you to do this, but you need to choose which of us you'd like to stay with.
You want me to choose like right now?
I'm sorry. It's all your daddy's fault. I wasn't making money. I caused trouble for your mother. I'm really sorry.
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
What?
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
I suppose she's asking you to answer the question like she had to.
Mother.
I chose to go with Mom. But if I chose Dad... I'm going with you, Dad. You need my help, so I need to look after you.
Thank you, Amame. I'm so glad to hear that.
If I chose my dad, I wonder how my future would have been different. I'm going with Mom. Mom works really hard. She needs my help.
That's true, isn't it? You need to take care of your mom.
I love your comedy, Dad. I'm always on your side.
Thank you. Daddy's gonna do his best. Just you watch.
Okay, so that wasn't actually a fork, which it kind of looked like it was.
She must feel guilt for her decision. But she did nothing wrong.
I can understand that would bother her.
What's next?
You got a prize at a contest? That's amazing, Shoma! It was always your dream to make a robot. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. It'll be a good memory. This might be my last time.
Last time? Why?
I used so much money to make that robot. Dad wanted a new outfit for work, but he's been putting it off. I can't be asking for stuff for my robots.
I see. If I work after school and on weekends, I can make like 100,000 yen a month, maybe. With that money, I can buy robot parts and a new outfit for Dad.
You're here for the interview, right? You want to work the night shift?
Yes. I want to make a lot of money.
How old are you? If you're in high school, I can't make you work late.
Huh? Be truthful and be poor. Or lie and make money. Which would you choose?
Another question.
Tell the truth. It's not like you could feasibly get away with something like this.
Okay.
Like, you're gonna have to show him documentation.
Well, the other jobs were too low paying. But I have some free time, so I'll come home and eat dinner. If we cook at home, it would save money, right?
You don't have to do that, but I think Dad would be happier about seeing you than the money.
Oh, Amame. I didn't know you were here.
Welcome home, Dad. If I saw my dad more, would I have noticed his problems?
Oh, alright.
It's okay. I'm 20 years old.
There's no way you get away with this, though, dude.
You look so young.
I mean, I guess she does because she was working there, but, like, realistically speaking, you have to show them documentation, dude.
Well, the more popular you are, the more you get paid, so good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
She wanted to work, even if it meant lying about her age. No, she needed to work.
She really cares about her family.
I guess if a bunch of the points are like this, it makes sense why the first part was so involved.
Oh, Amame. Sorry to call you so late.
It's fine. I just finished work. Are you okay?
What?
I was watching that one show on my phone. Faith to Face. It got pretty crazy.
Right. That. I'm okay. I did see half a corpse, but...
You sound upset. Should I come see you? You want me to be with you, right? That's why you called.
No, that's not it.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. You be careful too. It can be dangerous out there at night.
I'm gonna go see Dad. I need to support him.
Mommy, what should I do? I'm scared. Yeah, I saw the dead body. So can we meet right now?
Now?
Please? I want you to be here.
What would you do if your best friend and your family asked for help at the same time? And you could only choose one? Iris, I'm really sorry, but I need to go see someone. He needs my help. I need to be there for him.
Okay, I'll be fine. I understand. I'm sorry to ask you for such a weird thing out of the blue.
I can stay on the line, though. I'll be listening.
Mommy, thank you.
If I went to see Dad, maybe he wouldn't have died.
Fine.
Okay, I'll be right there. Iris, Where are you now?
Thanks, Mommy.
Amame regrets this, too.
Mommy. The book.
I don't want to read this.
This world is only a simulation. You could have been saved by this truth, but oh well. I'm going to tell you what I told you in the basement again. I saw everything that you did. If you don't want me to reveal what I know, do as I say.
What are you going to make me do?
On the night of the 12th, I will use the slicer to take my own life.
What?
No.
Okay, well,
Tokiko killed herself?
that got a little less worse.
Afterward, I want you to take my right half to the President's office. Leave my body on the desk. Use the hidden elevator when coming here. I will explain how to use it later. I will tell you about the master key and access code.
Why do I...
That's not all. There is more I need you to do. You know what will happen if you decline, don't you?
Which do you choose? Have your biggest secret spilled? Or be part of some dangerous plan?
Well, I would choose to have it revealed, but she didn't.
I had to obey. I had to do what she said. I understand. I can't run from it. I need to do it. This is it.
Somizuki.
Yes, this world is an imperfect one. I was put through much hardship, but it's all a simulation after all. As long as I can reach moksha, all will be well. The teachings of Nais are absolute, as is the prophecy.
Hey, can I ask one thing?
Yes.
Are you really Terror?
Yes, I am. What of it?
Do you remember what happened on February 13th, 6 years ago?
Of course. I will never forget. That was the fateful day I met you. You were a witness to history. You are worthy to know our ideals, which is why I invited you here. Enough about the past. Let's talk about the future. A ViewCube video will soon be made public. nirvanA X. Many people will watch it. Those who see it will collect in a predetermined location.
Why?
The first step for all mankind to reach moksha. I want to share the excitement with as many people as possible. At this important place, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur. And the nirvanA initiative will become reality.
I know what he did. I saw what he did. He came to the studio with a corpse on a stretcher.
This is magnificent! Don't you think so?
Why? 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 Why do you just laugh about it? The daughter of the man you killed is right here. Right in front of you. He killed my dad. All for some stupid teachings and prophecy. He ruined Shoma's life and mine. It's all his fault. All of it. Someone important was hurt in front of me. Make the person apologize, or get revenge.
Please. She chose revenge, I guess.
You. It's all your fault. I'm going to make you suffer the same pain.
Regardless of the motive, Amame committed a serious crime. That cannot be overlooked.
I know! But this is just too much. If she never got involved, it wouldn't have happened.
If only she chose her father over her mother. If only she saw him more. He might still be alive. If she never ran into him again. If she didn't follow him. She may not have killed Uru.
It seems a little callous
Tokiko wouldn't have used her.
to just blame her for her father dying.
There are no ifs in this world. You can agonize over it all you want, but you cannot go back and change your path. That is the truth of this existence.
I chose this path! I had to choose this path! Of course I feel guilty! Of course I'm scared! But I did it! I did what was best for me! I don't care if people attack me for it! I have no regrets! I have no regrets!
Mommy.
I don't know, man. To just suddenly go, if only she saw her father more, he might not have died. Like, irrelevant and an extremely callous thing to say. I don't know, I feel like she's got pretty good, like, grounds for a lenient sentence given the motive, you know? Personally.
Mame, I think I understand. Uro Samazuki, Terror, was killed by you, Mame. And Tokiko wasn't killed. She set herself up on the slicer and took her own life.
Now, we've been told before that you can't use the evidence in Somnium to convict somebody, right? Just don't respond. We all know what happened, but if we can't use it as evidence, hey, what can you do?
But I'm still not clear on some things. Will you talk to us?
I wouldn't recommend it if I were you.
5 days ago, on February 10th, I got a call from Uru, telling me he wanted to meet me at Horidori Institute. 6 years ago,
Called himself Terror.
I met Terror at Studio Devita, so I knew it was him.
Terror was the one who killed your father, Yonaharu Enda. So, you met him with the intention of killing him?
Well, that explains why you didn't talk to the police.
I don't know. I don't know what got into me. I knew I hated him, but I don't think I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, definitely don't commit to it being or confess to it being premeditated. Don't do that.
I wanted to hear what he had to say. I think he wanted to brag about his plan. He had a smug look on his face when he was explaining it to me.
The nirvanA initiative? But why you, Mame?
Mizuki, do you remember Uru's diary?
February 13th, I met the person of my destiny.
On that day, at the west door of Studio Devaita, Uru cornered Amame. They were face to face, close enough to touch. It is possible that...
Uru fixated on Amame.
Why? Why, though?
I carried it. I borrowed the robot Shoma made, the one with one wheel. Tokiko ordered me to do it, and that's why I sent you the message on Nile, Mizuki. Because Tokiko told me to. I sent the message from the phone she gave me.
What about Uru's right half on the ritual platform at the cathedral?
I didn't move the body. It was Tokiko. I don't know why she did that. I'm guessing she wanted to hide the right half of the body for some reason.
What does all this mean?
Probably because it looked so fucking weird.
Tokiko forced Amame to send the message, so it would be Mizuki who found Uru's left half.
And for an unknown reason, she hid the right half.
Probably just because it looked so weird, it would probably indicate something strange was happening. That would be my guess.
I don't get it.
I don't know. She didn't tell me. On February 10th, I knocked out Uru and put him on the slicing machine.
God, she's confessing.
After the machine stopped, I sensed someone behind me. Tokiko was standing there.
Maybe she didn't actually kill him.
I saw everything. Shall we make a deal?
Never mind.
I will give you some commands, and you will follow them. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Her first order was to move the right half of the body. Tokiko's body. It was on the night of the 12th that I moved her. I went to the basement of Horodori Institute and found Tokiko's body there.
This is admittedly a minor quibble that you can probably get around fairly easily, but why did she know the slicer was there? Right? Like, if she killed Uru by putting him on the slicer, that means he showed her that the slicer was there beforehand? Because the slicer wasn't on public display. So, like, why did she know the slicer was there? This is admittedly something you can probably get around by just imagining a small interaction, but still. It's like, it was a hidden contraption.
She specified that I move the body to the president's office. She told me, put the right half of the body on the desk, and about how to get inside the room. She gave me the master key to the staircase as well, and how to use the hidden elevator up to the office. Well,
I've documented what you did, and gave it to one of my most trusted subordinates. If you stray from my commands even slightly, that evidence will be sent to the police.
I see.
She didn't give me any orders about the left half, so I just left it on the slicer. I was curious though, so I did take a look. I committed a crime that I can never take back. I can't reflect, repent, or apologize. Nothing will fix what I did, no matter what my reasons were. I killed a human being.
You definitely can repent, though.
But I couldn't forgive him for what he did. That man who killed my father, all for some plan. What's that about anyway? Some stupid plan? That's why my father had to die.
Mame, I understand how you feel, but think about how Shoma and Genny are going to take this.
I know that. I know that they trusted me. I know that I betrayed them. Thinking about them hurts so much. My chest feels like it's going to explode. The guilt.
And Komeiji, too. I'm sure he didn't want you to avenge his
Okay, that's an extreme... Like, while you're right, you shouldn't say that to her. See? Look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I feel so horribly guilty. Well, what if I made you feel a little bit worse about this situation? After she regained her composure, we asked Mame about the nirvanA initiative. But she told me what we saw in the Somnium was the full extent of what she knew. She had no more information to add. It's almost 11, not much time left. We need to find where the plan is going to take place.
Damn it, what do we do?
We need to stay calm.
Keep a level head and think.
Can I ask a stupid question? Why did terror slice people in half?
Why does that even matter at this point?
Just think about it. Why?
Because the slicer was in the basement?
Well, I thought the idea was to make it look like it was like a glitch in the Matrix. I thought that was the idea.
Yeah, but that's not the reason.
There are plenty of other ways to kill.
Yeah, but...
Uru despised Jin and Chikara because they took his organs. So, he wanted to kill them in the cruelest way he could think of.
But why kill Komeiji the same way?
Well, that's a nice theory and all, but like... the whole point of this has to been like... provoke the simulation into collapsing under the weight of the glitches? So surely the point was just to make it look like there was a glitch in the Matrix that like... people got clipped into objects, you know what I mean? That's what I've been assuming this whole time.
Because he took something important from Uru. 6 years ago, on February 11th, Komeiji took the corpse from the rooftop amusement park in his suitcase.
Right. Jin's left half.
And that must have angered him. Maybe. But that amount of anger would be nothing compared to what he felt for Jin and Chikara.
I recall something Tokiko said.
What you call the HB case is but a small part of the plan.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The three of them were sliced in half as part of the plan. There must be some kind of meaning behind the bodies being cut in half and left in specific places.
Let's see. The right half of Jin Furue's body was the one that fell from the ceiling of Tavaita, right?
His left half was found at Misatan Rooftop Amusement Park, like we said earlier.
Chikara Horodori's right half was found in a Sekiba High classroom.
And his left half was found at Yoyagi Park.
Andy's Komeiji's right half was found at Studio Tavaita, just like Jin's.
And his left half was also the same as Jin's, on the stage at the Rooftop Amusement Park.
I wonder why.
Why put Komeiji's body in the same places?
The location must have been important somehow.
Jin Furue's body was disturbed and removed from the scene by Yoneharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeiji. There must be some kind of significance to replacing the body at that location, this time using Komeiji's.
I don't follow. What does it mean?
Chakras are points. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further. It cannot be severed from itself. So the chakras will remain, tethered between the left and right sides of the body, like a string.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where
Oh my god. You draw a line to all of the halves, and they all overlap on one point, don't they?
Well, that would mean...
The nirvanA initiative is happening at...
Okay. So... Okay. Yoyagi Park and is connected to the school, which is over there. So, will you let me mark these? Okay, thank God. Whew. Right, Chikara was at Yoyagi Park, and Sekiba High. Misatan. I'm having a lot of trouble keeping this all in my head right now. Misatan and Studio Devaita. The stadium. Where's the stadium? Where's the stadium? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm having trouble keeping all of these locations in my head right now. Sekibaha, okay. Divider, amusement park. Sekiba, Yoyagi. Okay, so it's the stadium. That's the point that's in the middle of all of them. So, who do I talk to? You? Stadium.
Yeah. We have our answer.
Right.
The rocket carrying TC Purge.
It will be launched from...
That's right. The stadium.
This is, in hindsight, just the most obvious location, isn't it? You know?